The doorbell rang. Soon one servant opened the door. You walked inside the beautiful modern house. Who are you and what you want? I'm Kim Wan, one of the employees, and I needed to meet Mr. John, who is here. Can you help me? Yes, wait a minute, ma'am. Let me call him. I nodded and looked around. Jungkook's grandmother walked into the living room. Walking over with a gentle smile. Hello there. Don't believe we are met before. I'm John Ji-hoon, but you can call me Granny. Hello, Granny. It's lovely to meet you. I'm Wine. Work with your grandson. I see. What do you want there in company, man? I'm the part of the marketing team. We handle all the companions and promotions. Marketing, you say? That sounds fascinated. I'm always been by the business and reach to the people. How you will get into this field? I studied marketing in a college and found it really exciting. I love the creativity and strategy involved in connecting with the people and telling the brand story. That's wonderful. I admire anyone who can boldly creative with a business. Do you enjoy the working with my grandson? Yes, very much. He's a great leader and really supportive. It's fantastic to work with him. I guess she like my grandson. No one can resist him. I always ask him if he have someone I told him to make, but he never agrees. He said he doesn't have one. So Anne, have you always live in a city or you grow somewhere else? I actually grew up in a small town. Moving to the city was a big change, but I love the energy and opportunities here. Entered in a room with a smile. Ah, you there, Granny? I see you, Midwife. Yes, we are having just the most delightful conversation. Van has been telling me about their marketing work and hobbies. Is one of the brilliant and brightest. I'm glad you are along. Thank you so much, Granny. You've been wonderful to talk. They look cute while standing together. I don't know how long it can be with after me. Who will take care of him? That's always bother me that stress free. If you found someone who can like him. So and tell me, are you single or out of curiosity? His granny finally asked you. Interpreting with a gentle laugh, Granny. It's a bit personal, don't you think? Oh, I'm just curious. I'm always nice to know the more about the lovely people you work with. It's alright, Granny, to answer your question. Yes, I'm single. I see. Well, someone is charming and talented as you won't stay single for long, I'm sure. Alright, Granny. Let's not embrace wine too much. I needed to borrow them for work by to discuss some work matter. Very well, very well. But wine, don't think you're continue our chat like. Of course, Granny, it's been wonderful to talk with you. Come on, man. Let's step into the study. We're getting late over here. He suddenly touched his hand and then forehead, which made him a little blush. It was an unexpected touch. What are you doing? I'm checking that if you have fever or not. If you have fever, then you can work for today. You should rest. I look at his blushed face when it's clear. He liked this girl and always girl is also like nice to have this kind of people. I can see the care in his eyes for my cookie. His granny look at you both in a hope. Don't worry, I have not a fever. Don't dare to lie, I'm not lying. I took medicine last night and in the morning now I'm feeling well. Now let's go. Right behind you. See you later, Granny. Goodbye for now and don't be stranger. Don't forget to invite her in our New Year party. But that's not for company staff. Count her in your friend list. You blushed and looked at him. Oh, then fine, I will invite her. You both whirled inside the cabin and started to work. By the way, sir, your granny is so sweet and cute. He was busy to working on a file and I was busy to admiring her. I trying a lot to like someone, but what I can do, I not like anyone. Yet. Sorry to ask some personal questions. It's fine. Look, she's worried for you a lot. Yeah, I know she is. I wish I can over her wish. Which is her wish? You ask him due to curiosity. Her wish is to play with her grandkids. You both blushed a little and looked away with emotions. Oh yeah, but you not even, I mean, do you have anyone yet? No, I not have. She always fix a meeting for me, but I never go. It's really strange that he not even go in the meetings, cause if he meets someone then he can reject her, that's fine. But here he didn't even go in any meeting. There is someone whom you like already, or in childhood. You clenched the table and looked at him with interest. There is nothing like that. That's why I'm thinking how to over her wish. After a few weeks, Granny burst into cabin and with a determined footstep echo off the wooden floor, Jungkook looked up at his work and surprised to see her there. Granny, what bring you here? He asked, standing up to greet her. She wasted no time and cutting straight to the point. It's a time to settle down. I'm giving you plenty of time, but now you must be choose someone. Jungkook blinked and taken aback. Granny, She raised her hand in silence. He no excuse. You have 1 month to find suitable breed, or I will choose one for you. He sighed, knowing the better that they argue when his granny has that look into her eyes. He glanced around in the room. His eyes leaned on Wine, who was quietly standing in a corner observing exchange. Granny followed her gaze and nodded approvingly. Wine would be make fine. Her voice was soft and a bite. She's kind and strong. Jungkook's eyes met Wine. He showed the surprise in her expression. Knowing the feeling, he looked back at his granny mixed of defense. In his eyes, Granny, this isn't how I wanted to do things. His granny stepped closer and placing a gentle but a firm hand on his arm. I know, but sometimes life isn't what wait for us to ready. Trust me, this is good thing for you. She turned to Wine and giving her a warm smile. Wine, I know this is sudden, but you have always been like a family. Will you consider this proposal? You hesitated for a moment and nodded slowly. I think about it, Granny. Granny nodded, satisfied with the answer. Good, you have 1 month, Jungkook, make it count. With that turn, she left the cabin, leaving the booth charged silent. Granny had just left the door, the closing behind defensively. Shwan looked at Jungkook, his eyes searching his face for a clue at what he was thinking. You said softly, breaking the silence. What are you going to do now? He stayed silent for a moment. He borrowed the phone and deep thoughts. He finally signed the running in his hand through his hair. I don't know, Anne. This wasn't how I was wanted to do the things. One step closer the corner of the evidence. I understand. I know your granny seems really serious about this. Do you have anyone in your mind? He shook his head. No, I haven't really thought about it. It's been so focused on work and other things. This come out of nowhere. One bite her lips, feeling the weight of the situation. You know, Jungkook, I care about you and I wanted the best for you, but this is a big decision that you shouldn't rush into. He nodded and appreciated her honesty. I know, I appreciate you saying the but. With the granny's ultimatum, I don't have much time for figure out things. Maybe we should talk about it more. If there is a way we can approach it together, even if it's just to help you to sort out through your thoughts. You're always so level-headed, one. I don't know what I'd do without you. Well, you don't have to find out. Sit down and make a plan. Maybe we can find a solution that works for everyone. Alright, let's do that. Thank you. Man, I meant it. But said together in the weight of situation, still feeling having sense, partnership and understanding beginning from the between them. One looked at him, her expression soured. I have an idea. What if consider the contract wedding? He raised his eyebrow. A contract wedding? We could agree to get this on a paper, fulfill your granny's wish, it could make her happiness, and we can clear terms and conditions for our work too. That could work. It would be satisfied Granny's expectation without either for us having them making rush decisions. Oh, we could include clues that after center period of the time we can rest and decide to whatever continues our wedding separate ways. That's why it's not a permanent community unless we both agree to it. His expression softened and a small smile hung out his lips. That sounds really reasonable comparison. It could be give us both of breaking the room. Exactly, and who knows, maybe in a process we'll divorce. That agreement works for us more than the one way. Strange thing have happened, right? They shared a moment and understand the weight of situation, feeling a little lighter, and they had the plan in place. Alright, determined in his voice, let's do it. Let's draft the contract and present it to Granny. I will think she will replace it with the compromise. I think so. If nothing else, at least we will make a Granny happy. Thank you so much, Van. I couldn't do this without. They said they work and draft the contract, feeling a sense of hope and option, even in the midst uncertainty. Wedding hall was beautifully decorated, filled with the flowers, music playing in the background. Wine stood alert and a mix of emotion. Jungkook stood beside her, looking a camp and composed. Yet there is a hint of nervousness in his eyes. Official began. Dear belongs, we are gathered here for today's witness and union of the Wine and Jungkook in a holy Their journey maybe has an unexpected community today, the testament to the willing to honor family each other. He steadied his eyes on the man. Are you ready? He whispered. Yes, let's do this. The official continued, the jungkook to the take the man to be your lawful wedding wife. You have to behold it in a sickness, in a health, in richer or poor, as long as you both shall live. He took a deep breath and meeting his eyes, I do. Do you take Jungkook to be your lawful wed to and hold in a sickness and health, richer or poor, as long as you both shall live? He smiled gently and feeling the weight of the contract. I do. They exchanged the ring and then landed closer to her voice and raising. Thank you so much for gathering here. We'll explain everything to Granny in the One squeezed her hands and they equally soft. I know for now, let's make her happy. With a powerful Western me and now pronounce. It's maybe time to kiss the bride. He leaned to her, gave a breath, a grief and gentle, more symbolic agreement. Jester and guest clapped and cheering. No, Jungkook's Granny and the joint are sparkling with tears. They walked aside to gather and whispered, well, keep it up for the actual. Once the Granny's health will improve, we will find a way to tell her. Yes, for now, this is our secret, one day at a time. They exiting the hall, both feeling mixture relief and resolve. They really negative and contract went there. Granny hugged you tightly and smiled. When I will show you the first time, first day, I was not know that you will be wife of my son. Now be happy to live peacefully. I smiled at her and nodded. At least she is happy. We make her happy. If we know the truth, she will be surely hurt. Hope he will find a way as possible to not hurt her. After around 1 hour, he walked inside the room and looked around, but there was no one. I took my clothes from the closet and locked the door. I walked to washroom door and opened. Almost done and take my clothes for wear, but suddenly his door opened. I shocked. I flinched to hear a strong yell and shocked. I blushed hard to show her like this. I freeze at this point. My mind went just blank. Not able to close the eyes, not he closed the door. He not even looked away with his arms, but he was enough. He blushed and hard to pull the towel again. Your heartbeat increased. He quickly walked away while holding it closer to you. Flinch as she closed the door. I hold my heart. I feel different that I never felt before. What I should do, unknown feeling make me. Granny was drinking water and pleasure to hear the yells. After dressing fully, I walked to the washroom door and blushed hard, feeling severe to think about how that was happening. Sorry, I was not that you was there. I know that he did it mistakenly. It's not that type of person. I locked the door, but it's maybe not locked, working. Door not working. I'm sorry for the trouble. As soon as possible, I will fix it. Uh, I blushed to think about this. I looked at him again. Took the pillow and blanket and then touched comfortable here on him. Yeah, thanks a lot. I will be fine on account. No, it's fine. Thanks for today. It's not easy to. It's for Granny's happiness you did. I have no words for. I'm feeling good to see her happy, but make sure don't break her heart, cause she like you and trust you a lot. You should not play with her feelings. I know it. Don't worry about that. I will handle all the things. Thanks to you. So to be continued. New part will surely come in 3 days. Give me time. So thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. See you guys all in next video.